What's happening, guys? Pack Lemming back with more Dark Souls 3, the Convergence mod, where we're looking at all the different classes that you can play. And we'll be doing the first boss just to see if they're your type of deal. Let's have a look at the next guy. So we are here and we are looking at the Sorcerer. Hopefully this guy has been reworked for the mod. Everyone else seems to have been, but you never know. He seems to be wielding crystal weapons there, so let's have a look and see just how good this guy is. Maybe not. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look at this guy. Yeah, some sort of crystal rapier, or definitely a thrusting weapon anyway. Let's have a look at his gear, shall we? Farron Dart seems to be the same as the other one. However, after casting 10 magic sorceries, your soul becomes charged with power, augmenting the damage of your next spell by 30%. So Farron Dart is a very quick firing spell, so if we do 10 of those in a row and then maybe smack them in the face with a Farron Flash Sword, that could be quite a lot of damage. Seems like it could work. That's our other spell, by the way. It's fairly basic from the base game, I believe. Crystal Sage Rapier, so that should be a familiar weapon as well. From Stance, use a normal attack to backstep and execute a surprise attack or strong attack for consecutive thrusting. Oh, we didn't look at the armor, hang on. The Sorcerer's Staff, typical Sorcerer's Staff, as you can see, strong with magic as you would expect. Soul Chant, temporarily imboost. Temporarily imboost? Temporarily boost, increase magic damage of spells by 15% for 6 seconds. Easy peasy. And our Sorcerer gear reduces the FP cost of sorceries. Yes, sorry, I was trying to think if that was right. Young Dragon Ring, which we've seen before. And finally, increase our max FP by 3%. So what we've seen on people like the Druid. So first of all, let's... Okay. Doesn't track how many I've shot, so I can't help myself. Okay. So, 1, 2. Hey, there it was. Did you see? There's a big burst of light, and then he did something cool. Okay, that seems good as well. It's always nice to have a really fast sorcery. The question is, does it stagger? Seems to. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a small pinging noise that you hear when you just hit that 10th spell. 2, 3. So 3 of those beats him. Let's check out the Crystal Lizard and see how we do. One, 2. There you go. Wasn't exactly big damage. My lock-on left for some reason. Okay. Ow. Okay, next. That is a massive increase in damage from what I can tell. That went from 96 to 230. Yeah, that's a lot of damage actually. I quite like that. That's a nice change to the base sorcery, actually. That makes it worthwhile. Okay, let's stab this man. Ah, yeah, yeah! Very nice. And it's time to sit at our bonfire, allot our Estus, and do the boss. So in that case, I'll meet you over there. Okay, here we are on the first attempt. You can really see the damage coming through already. Let's not get cocky though. Remember to jump to the left during the charge. Make sure you remember the cone of damage at the end of that. Kia! You're a bit close there, bud. Okay. Ow! Oh. Alright, let's be safe. There we go. Alright, Sorcerer did it in one attempt. The sorcery magic does seem just as easy mode as it always has been. It's nice to start with Farron Dart because it's small, it's fast, and it usually hits for those reasons. So, with that in mind, this might be for you. So, next up, this is actually the start of the second page of characters. So we've done everyone on the first page, if you like, and our next guy is the Warlock. Seems interesting. I like his outfit. He looks kind of like a witch. I like it. Let's have a look and see what he's made of. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look at this guy's makeup. He is made up of what seems to be dark magic, or dark sorceries, I should say. Let's have a look. Hurl, Homing, Soul, Sediment, Dreg Dart. Hurl, Soul, Sediment. I think that makes sense. Alright. Dark Affliction, curse an enemy, causing damage for 10 seconds. How much damage, you ask? We won't know till we try. Interesting. I do like dot builds, I've said it before, so this might be an interesting one. Threaded, Hexed Sword. Threaded Grace. Strike from the left to evade shields and deal a stinging a blow, not striking, that temporarily slows stamina recovery. The shackles of bondage lie deep in the hearts of all humankind. That's fun to know. And then the Heretic Staff, Abyssal Chant. Obviously this is strong with dark magic, as you can see there. Temporarily increase dark magic spells, 15% for 60 seconds. Makes sense. And our Warlock set is simply reducing sorcery FP consumption, like the Sorcerer did, which also makes sense. The Deep Ring we see again like we did on the Cryomancer and the other Dark Mage that we played. And of course increasing cast speed, which is the Children of Velka, which all of our other Dark Magic characters have been part of too. Let's have a look at the magic, see what our first one does. Yeah. Not as fast as the Farron Dart, obviously, but I do believe these home better. They do more damage up front. Let's hex somebody. Bam. Seems like reasonable damage. Sword seems to hit for a lot as well. That's not bad actually. Let's try again. Does it stack? Hard to tell, but possibly. Okay, sword seems good. Let's afflict the big guy once or twice. That seems really obnoxious if you're an enemy. Damn. Wow. I know we say this a lot, but it does feel really smooth. The increased cast speed from our Covenant really makes these dark builds work really, really well. Like to the point where it may even be worth joining it for the first guy we looked at, who had Gnaw and Bite. because the cast speed of those skills is really slow. But anyway, back to this guy. Right, let's hex him. Hang on. Ow! Oh my god. Get hexed. Okay. Every time. I love it. I think dot builds in general are good for new players, just because you can put damage on someone and walk away and just keep doing the damage. So I think if you're new to Dark Souls, or if you're new to this mod, you've never played a mage before, that's actually not a bad shout. Okay, so I just want to show you our special. Basically, if you remember the threaded cane from Bloodborne, this sword seems to work the same. I mean, you can tell by the name it is threaded, but it's almost like a whip sword. And if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what does. See you at the boss. Okay, here we are at the first attempt. Let's put a couple of hexes on this guy. That was a lot. And then switch to spells. Now we do have to be slightly careful. We don't have a lot of FP. But that damage over time is looking pretty tasty. We'll switch back to that while he's over there. Okay. Alright, so we are out of FP, kind of, so we do need to be aware of that. Let that come back. Okay, you coming towards me, dude. What are you doing? You can't really make your mind up, can you, Chief? Huh? Ow! What a weird time to do that. Ooh, that frightened me. Okay, there he is, dead. Not too bad. The Warlock, similar to the Sorcerer, with the staff, the cast speed is very tasty. Yeah, so if dark magic or hexes, it feels as though, were your thing from Dark Souls 2, this might be a good job for you, especially with the threaded cane kind of moveset there. It is pretty nice. So yeah, thanks very much. Let's see what happens in the next one.